Husky Tonight. I'm your host, Tanya Nyberg.
And I'm her co-host, Piper Shaw. We've got a series of hysterical skits this week, including another week of faking news and questions of the week.
Also, some of the boys dove into my makeup bag and came out with a new makeover.
But first, we held our very own presidential debate here on the SCSU campus.
Now, Piper, I'd say one of those candidates has a pretty good chance of taking office this year.
Find out after the break.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
So, Tanya, this is my first time hosting Husky Tonight. Any advice for a first-timer?
Yeah, Piper. First tip, expect the unexpected. Happens all the time in this show. And I'd say tip number 2, always laugh at Evan's jokes. They're not always funny, just smile and nod.
Wouldn't want to hurt the poor guy's feelings.
That's right. And also, most importantly, stay out of Greg's way. He likes to bite the new host.
Speaking of biting, take a look at the dogfight between these two presidential candidates.
Hello, America.
Hi.
And welcome to tonight's debate. I'm your overqualified host, Zach Holt. We have two very formidable opponents with us tonight. On my right, we have Miss Tanya Nyberg.
Sorry. Happy to be here, guys.
I can tell. On my left, we have Mr. Evan Engel, both vying for your vote in November, and they will make their cases tonight.
Excuse me, sir, what did you say your name was?
Zach.
Brad? Mac? You're too far away, I can't hear you. I also don't care.
Okay, let's start the questions here. First, Miss Nyberg, how do you plan to make our country better?
1 second.
What are you doing?
I'm Googling it. Okay, I'm not. Can I take a pass? Can you come back to me?
This is so unprofessional. You can't just use your phone. That is, you clearly
Mr.
don't
Engel,
care about
excuse
America.
me.
How would you answer the question?
You don't
guys,
care about America.
Back to the question. Miss
Oh, that's me. Hello? Hi, Brad. Oh, no, don't
Mr.
worry
Engel,
about her.
you have 10 seconds to hang up that phone call.
Don't worry about them. Oh, you're still dealing with
Engel,
your breakup with Angelina?
Mr. Engel.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry. I'm free.
Mr. Engel.
Want to get tacos?
Miss Nyberg,
Okay,
you can start answering
finish
the
this
question.
debate thing up. I'm absolutely killing it right now.
I'm sorry, do you know Brad Pitt? That's
Yeah.
actually really cool.
Yeah, friends with Katie and I.
Okay, can we get back to the question at hand here? Miss Nyberg, for the third time, how do you plan to make our country better?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to ask again. All right, Mr. Engel, same question. How do you plan to make our country better?
Thirsty.
Mr. Engel, are you ready?
Good stuff.
Okay, do you need me to repeat the question?
Yes, Pete.
How do you plan to make our country better? And please give a better answer than Miss Nyberg.
For this answer, I would like to ask the audience.
No.
No, see, I have a plan. We, as politicians, do not hear enough from our audience. We do not hear enough from our members of society. They have great things to say, and we, as politicians, need to listen to them.
Can we, moving on to the next question. Obviously, there's a trend going on in our country right now. It involves people putting on masks and makeup and just going around terrorizing people. What are your plans to halt the rising clown epidemic in America? Ms. Nyberg, you go first.
The problem with these clowns is they don't understand fall fashion yet. Do you see the things they run around in? Of course people are scared. They're not dressing like they're supposed to for this weather.
So basically what you're...
And can someone please teach them how to contour? What's with the makeup on their face?
Where are they from? The circus?
Your plan to stop the clown epidemic is basically just to change the fashion industry?
Yes.
I
Okay.
would like to answer, because I actually have a real answer, not some weird fake makeup advice from someone who clearly doesn't take the makeup advice too seriously.
All right, Mr. Engel, we're not getting to personal levels here. Just answer the question.
Wasn't personal, it was more factual. My answer to this question, to this epidemic, is quite simple. So, I was walking home last night to my big mansion with my dog Buster. And I was gonna play fetch with Buster, but Buster's far too small for the big stick, and then it hit me. I can just use this stick to hunt clowns.
So your plan to stop the clown epidemic is to run around with sticks. Okay,
It's not for violence, guys. It's for defense.
All right, so moving on to our third question, and I am asking Ms. Nyberg first, Mr. Engel, before you decide to have a fit.
Fine.
Ms. Nyberg, how do you plan to decorate the Oval Office if you get elected?
With ovals.
That's the shape of the office.
Correct.
So you're just gonna put more ovals in an Oval Office.
Yep.
Okay, points for originality, I guess. Mr. Engel,
It's a horrible answer.
how do you plan to decorate the Oval Office if you somehow get elected?
Well, Sven, I have a big fat head, life-size replica of Tom Brady. Probably 8 or 9 or 17 Katy Perry posters.
So we got ovals and we got Tom Brady and Katy Perry.
No ovals. No ovals in my office.
Final question, what is one new policy you wish to enact as president?
Yes, I plead the fifth.
You can't do that.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, Mr. Engel?
I would just like to say, what you're getting with me, what you're getting with an Engel presidency, is you're getting a man with not one slogan, but 2. Engel, 2016. I'll put America back on the right angle. And number 2, we can make America sane again. Thank you, Engel 2016.
You still didn't answer the question.
What was the question?
What is one new policy you will enact as president? And please give an answer besides hers.
Don't worry about it.
This is just, I can't do this anymore. I mean, find someone else to do your presidential debate next time.
Bye, Zach.
Boo.
Thank you.
Boo.
Thank you.
If that doesn't make you want to go out and immediately register to vote, nothing will.
That's right, Piper. I think I really agree with what candidate Nyberg have to say. Truly heartwarming. But, Piper, ultimate question. Can I count on your vote this election?
I've really got to say I'm definitely more of a team Nyberg, but I'm a little afraid of what candidate Engel might do if I don't give him my vote. I mean, if he's gonna freak out if I don't laugh at his jokes, what is he gonna do if he doesn't win the presidency?
Okay, fair enough. But ultimately, the decision is up to you, America.
When we come back, see the chaos that unfolds when men experiment with makeup for the first time.
Mom.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who once took care of you.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Okay, Piper, so I know you didn't actually witness the madness that went down in our dressing room earlier, but I can assure you it was not a pretty sight.
From what I heard, it sounds like the boys pretty much destroyed all of your makeup.
Unfortunately, that's correct. You know, I don't think I've actually ever seen anyone mess up red lipstick before. But check it out.
Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Shake Up Your Makeup. I'm your host, Zach Anderson, coming at you from the SCSU campus, and we're here to see who's better at putting on makeup, even though these guys probably have no practice in the art whatsoever. So if you're not sure how this works, we have two teams of two guys, one model, one artist, and the artist will be judged on how well they can put makeup on their model. I will be one of the judges, and I will be joined by two other judges very shortly, and we will see who's better and who's worse. On one side of the room, we got Team Man Candy, and on the other side of the room, we got Team Pretty Boys with a Z. For now, let's go down to the dressing room where we see these guys putting on their makeup.
Grab do you smell it? Does it smell good?
Yeah,
Like
it
chocolate?
actually smells good.
Yeah.
I actually want that on my face.
Okay.
Is this edible too?
I know, probably not.
Ready? I was born ready. Don't screw it up.
Just stand out.
This thing. Is this eyeliner?
Yeah, but I think you have to have something on it
Deal
first.
with-
Grab.
Are you sure? Chin. Up right there.
There you go.
Right
There you go. Really?
And your forehead.
Yes, yes.
Just put it on there.
I don't even know where to put it. Let's just put it up here. Let's just put it everywhere.
Let's make a smile on that face. There you go. Perfect.
Does that hurt?
No!
Is this geometry class?
Your little smiley face. Oh, smiley face. Thanks, God. I got a little hat.
Okay.
Super hat.
It doesn't look that bad, right? It looks super bad.
Well, that was quite the entertainment, but obviously not all of us felt the same way, as that makeup they were using was this lady's right here.
That was my makeup. Unfortunately, I had to suffer in pain while I watched them tear into my $40 brand new Cocoa Contour palette. It was not pretty.
And I'm just here. I don't know why.
Yes,
don't know anything about makeup. but
Let's
I'm here.
introduce these two. This is Miss Tanya Nyberg and Mr. Greg Spaeth.
I am here, yes.
All right, well, without further ado, let's meet our first model, Mr. Calvin Barker. Get him in here.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Look at him. Look at him. He looks like something on a Suicide Squad.
Oh my God.
It's
Is it the Joker?
the
I can't
Japanese
tell.
Suicide Squad. Hi.
You know, I can't even believe this is my makeup.
Yeah.
You took a whole new angle with this.
Can I ask, what were you, like, what does the triangle symbolize on his face?
I just like triangles, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, what would you call this creation?
Calvin the Clown.
Calvin the Clown.
All right. Okay, I guess we have to judge stuff now.
So, for my score, I gave them a 9, just based on just the originality and just how insane he looks right now. It's just, you can't make it up. It's literally just a one of a kind. I'm not saying it's good or bad. Just, you'll probably never see anything like this again.
All right, so I gave this duo a 4. Unfortunately, I did dock them quite a few points for breaking my makeup. You guys broke. Yeah, you guys broke my eyebrow liner stick. Unfortunately, brand new. Docked a couple points for that, but I do give you credit for getting the lipstick on the lips. 4 points.
All right, I went with a 6.2 of all scores. 6.2.
to me.
A 9 point, yeah. It's like whatever you want to call that. That's also the score. Upside down, it works just as well. I docked some points basically because there was no symbolization behind the triangle on his face. But you know, I gave it some more points back. The 0.2 you got back for him being a clown, and you know, just 0.2. So
You're next.
Thank you.
I'm scared.
All right, well, moving on, let's meet our second contestant. Let's meet our second contestant, Mr. Evan Engel, brought out by his artist, Colin Johnson.
Oh my goodness. Dude definitely looks like a lady.
Yeah. That's...
Tanya got
yes is all I can say right now. Describe your masterpiece to us, please.
Well, I clearly didn't know what I was doing. But
You're so modest.
yeah, but I figured that, you know, that stuff went there and that stuff went there. And I kind of just read labels and stuff and put it where it said to go. And okay.
Obviously, he looks like he's ready for his junior prom.
Yeah, so
I mean, Evan, how do you feel about this makeover?
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. And
Are you gonna sing too?
something and
Please.
grand.
Can we avoid that?
I'm a good singer and I'm pretty.
I'm sorry, we're just pressed for time right now.
Can I judge your judging ability? I'd give it a 0.
We're pressed for time, so we're just gonna go right ahead and with the
Don't call me
ratings.
anymore.
We ready, guys?
Ready.
All right. Well, I gave them a 5 based on the fact that he was pretty rude to me just now.
I stand by it.
I did think that you did do a good job of putting stuff where it needed to be.
You know, I have to agree with our judge Zach on putting everything where it belongs. You guys did nail the lipstick in the right place. You got the eyeliner in the, general area of where it belongs. You hit the mascara, you got light blush on there. Let me tell you, that blush looks great. That blush, perfect, blends nicely with your face. You use the right shade. I love it. I give you guys a 6.
So, I came up with the score 5.92 of all scores. Evan looks a little mad here, but I had to dock a few points for...
Oh my goodness.
I had to dock a few points for no creative drawings on the face, no symbolization. I docked points for the other team. They had a triangle on his face, but they didn't have no symbolization. I need to know.
Katy Perry would like it.
Well, I don't know about that.
So, we have calculated the final scores for these two fine gentlemen here. So, Team Pretty Boys with the Z have a score of 19.2.
I'm so proud about that point too.
Absolutely. And for Team Man Candy, the score is
20-something.
16.92. Team Pretty Boys are the winner.
It's over.
We'll see you next time.
I don't want to leak out!
Thank you.
All right, Piper, so who do you think looked less frightening? Team Pretty Boys or Team Man Candy?
You know, I feel like Team Pretty Boys got a little bit more creative, but Team Man Candy definitely had a more realistic aspect going on with their makeup, so
yeah.
kind of a toss-up.
I think I can agree with that, but what were these guys actually doing? Trying to participate in the new clown epidemic?
Maybe we should just leave the art of makeup in the hands of us ladies.
I agree. Now, Piper, have you ever heard the phrase, there's no such thing as a stupid question?
Well, of course, Tanya, teacher said that to me all the time in middle school.
All right, it's a nice phrase, but obviously it doesn't apply to our next segment. Take a look at this week's edition of Questions of the Week.
Hey guys, welcome back to Questions of the Week, and I'm Calvin, and I'll be your host for today. Unfortunately, Greg couldn't make it, so let's get started. So my first question is, what is the best pickup line you've heard or used yourself?
I'm gonna treat you like my pinky toe and bang you on every piece of furniture I own.
I don't know, normally I just hear ow ow as I walk down the street and that's it, so.
Does that work for you?
No. Or like the revving of the car engine, that definitely doesn't work. Don't do it.
What is the best pickup line you've heard or used?
Baby, if you and I were the alphabet, I put you and I together.
Nice. I always use if you're a parking ticket, you got fine written all over you.
Oh,
all right.
Clever.
Okay. How many planets are in the solar system?
I don't know.
We'll just say numbers.
12?
11 after I destroy Uranus.
If you had to give up one of your senses, which one would you give up?
that's a tough one. Definitely not taste, because then I wouldn't be able to taste my pizza, but probably hearing.
Taste.
Taste?
Yeah.
Any particular reason why?
I want to see, I want to hear, I want to feel. I want, what's the other one? But it would be smell. Oh, maybe smell. Smell, maybe, yeah, we'll go with smell.
Smell.
Smell. Yeah. Any particular reason why?
My dad lost his smell in an accident, so I thought it'd be weird to like kind of feel what it's like.
So you kind of wanted to just get the same feeling?
Yeah.
Probably smell, because I have really bad allergies and I can't smell anyway.
Of one of your senses, which one would you give up?
I think smelling.
Smelling?
Yeah.
If you had $1 million, what would you do?
Invest in companies and make more millions without doing anything.
Probably buy $1 million $1 Val's burgers.
Pay off my student debt.
That's it.
And then hoard it all.
I think I'd do the obvious and pay off all my college tuition. And then, I don't know, I'd probably help with the bills around the house. I'd be nice with it. And then I'd buy a bunch of stuff for myself, like a pool, a trampoline.
Buy a big house, cars, and probably live in LA.
LA? Yeah. What about a yacht?
Sure.
That's it for Questions of the Week. Thanks for watching. Now back to in the studio with Tanya and Piper.
Now, Tanya, here's the $1 million question. What would you do with $1 million?
Oh, wow. That's a lot of money. Okay, don't judge. I think if I had $1 million, I would honestly probably buy every single ticket to a Luke Bryan concert. That way, I'm the only one in the audience, and Luke Bryan is singing to me. So that's a little lame, I guess, but what would you do with $1 million?
I think I would pay off all of my student loans and my tuition and buy my parents a new house wherever they wanted to live.
Oh my God, now I feel selfish.
It seems more and more people just don't have trust in news stations anymore.
Well, Piper, there is one news organization you can always trust to not keep you up to date and to make sure you aren't informed.
Faking News is next with Evan Engel and Heath Bradberg.
Good evening, and welcome to Faking News. I'm your real host, Heath Bradberg.
And I'm still your fake host, Evan Engel, and you're still not.
Thank God.
Hurtful?
There.
Oh, thank you. I was getting hot. Anyway, we'd begin with tonight's top stories, but we don't have any. So here's some other news.
There have been many reports coming from an anonymous source stating that many people are now beginning to take matters into their own hands to solve mysteries. Many people have claimed that they have been inspired to do so by watching old reruns of the former popular crime shows Scooby-Doo and Murder, She Wrote. More details are unavailable at this time.
Turning our attention to clown news. More alarming reports coming out of the Trump camp. It has now been confirmed that Mr. Trump uses crushed up Cheetos as his foundation for his face. It is not revealed yet where he got the idea, but John Boehner was recently seen leaving Trump Tower, probably unrelated.
Speaking of cheap, the country of England has decided to save its economy by switching its source for bottled water. Initially, they were getting their water from a natural spring in Norway, but are wanting to be more localized and are saving money by getting their water from their own backyard, the River Thames. And for those that are skeptical, unofficials have said it's not to be alarmed.
We've got breaking news here tonight on Faking News. Reports are circling overseas that North Korea has decided to secede from the world. Now, secession isn't a completely new idea, as the South tried to once secede from the United States, but we do think this is the first time a country has tried to secede from the world. Power couple Kim Jong-un and Dennis Rodman have named themselves king and queen of the new world. No word yet on who is the king and who is the queen.
And in other areas of news, people are reacting to this information the same way they reacted to the "what color's the dress" and the new "what color's the purse" pictures on social media. Nobody cares again. And once again, another breaking news just came in now. I love Evan Engel, and he is my Who wrote that?
Aw, that's nice of you. I mean, the feeling's not mutual,
Stop
but
touching me.
that's nice of you.
Stop touching me.
Boop!
Stop touching me.
Try and be professional, Heath, okay? Please, just once.
You're still touching me.
Moving on. Distracted driving has taken on a whole new level for offense. It is now considered distracting driving if you look at not only your phone, but you're also looking out your side window, looking at billboard signs, looking at cars ahead of you, and even driving while looking at all. Any driver caught doing any or all of these offenses will be subject to major consequences, which will be determined by the severity of the offense.
Well, I'm just glad I keep my eyes closed when I drive. And our last story that doesn't really count. A source who wished to be anonymous from our own Husky Tonight has revealed that his inspiration for getting through every day is none other than Katy Perry. When asked why her as a motive, he revealed that her music is like angels singing, and that she is everything that he wants. We tried reaching out to Katy about this, and she hasn't commented on anything at all. So it might be a bad break for Evan Engel, our anonymous person.
Heath, I told you that in confidence. You just broke my trust.
Anyways.
Well, that's all the time I have for tonight. I'm Evan Perry.
And I'm Heath Bradberg. Thanks for listening to us. Now you're gonna hear me roar.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Okay, Piper, so you gotta tell me, how was your first time hosting Husky Tonight?
Well, it was most certainly an interesting experience, but I'll be back. I'll definitely back. It was so much fun. As long as I'm invited back to host.
Piper, I gotta tell you, I had so much fun having you here. It's definitely nice to have a little bit of girl power up here, but definitely come back.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Husky Tonight.
Stay tuned next week to see two fine gentlemen take the reins on this crazy train show.
Fine gentlemen. Must be talking about Austin Tima and Sam Sharp.
That's right. We'll see you next time.
Visit utvs.com and learn more about SCSU's television station.